Last week on The Season.
The land shark was started. Me and Tony was good friends, and he had asked me, Poe, I want you to hold that double team down. I'm gonna come through there like a shark, baby.
Giving the signal there of sharks.
The fins up is just a unifier. It's something that everybody was part of.
The first time I threw fins up,
it was in Florida State, my first TFL. That was my first tackle.
Stuck by Benito Jones, a freshman from Waynesboro.
It's not just on the field anymore. Now the basketball team's doing it.
Land shark time. One-handed grab. Touchdown, Ole Miss. DK Metcalf. Six. Loose football on the turf.
Hey, yo, take him on it. Hey, good job.
Hey, thank y'all. Thank y'all for staying. Thank y'all for staying.
Get up! Bam! Let's go! Ball! Let's go!
What's up, guys? How's doing today? Pretty good? Y'all ready? You excited? Yeah. Okay. I'm Greg Little. I know I'm pretty big. My last name is Little. I play for Ole Miss football. I'm the blind side. I don't know if you've seen the movie The Blind Side before, but I protect the quarterback so he doesn't get tackled or get hit. That's my job. Where do they go on game day? The story of the squirrels who live in the Grove. The squirrels who live in Oxford call the Grove home, except for Saturdays in the fall. It gets crowded, very crowded. How's about we get out of here? A writer named William Faulkner once lived there. He wrote stories about a town called Jefferson that was a lot like the town of Oxford. It's a pretty place for all of us to rest and relax. Who loves naps? Trust me too. No naps? No naps?
I hate them.
I promise you, when you get my age, you will love naps. So who won the game? Who won the game, guys? There we go. I'm from Dallas, Texas. It's about 8 hours from here.
I really do want to go to Texas with my sister and my family.
You do? Texas is a great place to visit, man. I hope you go have fun there. There you go. Yep.
Where's your favorite living place?
My favorite place to play? I mean, of course, the Grove in Oxford, but probably LSU. LSU is a pretty fun place to play. I'm pretty short, actually. I'm itty bitty. I'm not itty bitty. New big brother. I'm about to move in. All right, guys, be good. All right. See y'all.
Put you to work, rating with kids, talking with kids.
Thank you.
Thank y'all so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think I have more fun, to be honest. I love kids. They're a blast. They keep me feeling young, even though I am young. Have fun today, reading to some kids, I hope they got a lot out of it. I sure did, so, now we got schoolwork.
When defenders toe the line with Benito Jones, they know that they have their hands full.
Here's Ralph Webb hitting the backfield.
Nice job by Benito Jones.
Should still be able to run the ball. Not that time, though. Ole Miss crashed into the backfield. That's Benito Jones, a very talented player on the inside.
He's paid rent in the opposition's backfield since the first day he stepped onto the gridiron.
Thompson. Hand off, and again backwards, and again, guess who? Benito Jones.
Oh, he's a big boy. His effort, his energy, his mobility make him a factor on every down he's in the football game.
If you ask him, he would think he's faster than us, but he's not ready for that yet. But He's very fast to be a big guy.
Just his quickness, you know what I mean? Being a defensive lineman, you want to try to beat the offensive lineman off the ball.
He's one of those guys that what I think of as a scheme changer because he is so quick off the ball. It's unique, it's different.
His hands are extremely quick, and just to see him swipe the center and use his speed to get vertical and get that tackle for a loss, I mean, he's got to do that over and over again.
First and foremost, he Mississippi raised, so when you from Mississippi, you automatically got some type of edge on you, and he seemed to play with that edge.
There are many characteristics of being Mississippi-made, embracing the country lifestyle being one of them. Growing up on a farm in Waynesboro, Mississippi, there is no questioning Benito's level of country.
I think it was in the weight room during off-season lifts, and he was just like, man, y'all gotta invest in some cattle or something. I was like, dude, what?
Just my home, where I'm born and raised, and I like being around my dogs, cows. Me and my brother, we do a lot of work to it and try to have it about the same thing my dad had it when he was running.
His coon dogs, he loved the farm, cattle, that's all he all he ever talks about.
Yeah, you just follow me. Follow me. Hey, Cole Luke. What my coon dog name?
The best hunting coon dog's name is Sam.
You see that? He can't be in California. I don't even want to be in California.
Hunt Sam.
For spring break, most guys are wanting to go to the beach or going to hang out. He's wanting to go coon hunting. And, his favorite hunting dog was Sam. I didn't know that. So every once in a while on third down, I'll be like, hunt Sam. so we need to go get a sack.
Go, Nito! Hunt Sam! Hunt Sam!
My dad, he put me in it. He used to hunt a lot. When he found out that I can really hunt on my own, he bought me my first couple of coon dogs. Got on the internet, started searching. So I found some dogs that I really liked, and they were pretty good.
He's pretty country. He's a quiet guy, but if you actually talk to him, he know about all the mud riding, the fishing.
He doesn't apologize for that, and it's great to hear him talk about hunting and hear him talking about his animals and being on the farm, and occasionally watch him come in, with his coveralls and boots on. And I teased him one day. He came in. I said, "Listen, only tough guys wear that coveralls and boots like that." And he kind of gave me that grin and say, "You looking at one."
I mean, I'm hunting at night. I ain't out in the streets doing something crazy. I mean, daytime, foodling cows. My farm, it saved me from a lot of trouble.
The meaning of hard work and dedication was instilled in Benito by his parents, Billy Ray and Juanita Jones. On August 23, 2016, expecting a call from his father, he would instead receive a call that would not only impact the farm, but the entire Jones family.
I went to class and my phone was vibrating. I said, well, that's him. Well, I got the phone call, and then my sister, she was telling me that he had passed away and he died in a car accident. And first thing that came to my mind was like my mom, my sisters, and the farm.
Struck by tragedy, Benito found comfort in the company of his teammates.
Marquise and DJ and Big Breland. I mean, there was the guys who really was around me that day. I can really say Ole Miss is a family. Nobody left me hanging. They all, Mr. Sammy, he called me almost every day, talking to me, praying for me and my family.
I think we've talked about it a lot, about you don't have to be blood to be family. I think it's easy to be good when everything's hunky-dory, but you find out a lot about a program, a lot about a team when you go through tough times.
If someone loses a loved one, it's kind of like, okay, we all just lost a loved one because you're our brother. So our focus was just to keep him uplifted.
With the pain of losing his father still fresh in his mind, Jones knew there was one place he had to be.
I told him I'm gonna play because, that's something my dad wanted me to do. I ain't never missed a game other than being hurt, but like my emotions and stuff, I put it to the side. I said, Dad, just be watching me, above me. He have a better seat than anybody in the stadium.
I don't remember much other than him making the play in the backfield.
And they feed the big guy, but he's dropped in the backfield. Storming through to make the play is a true freshman, Benito Jones. He's emotional, Kirk. He lost his dad last week, playing inspired tonight.
I don't think I know that his dad saw that and said, you know what, that was my son out there that did that. Because he had been through a lot to get to where he was, and to be able to do that on that stage, and I know that had to be special.
I feel like he's right here with me right now. I mean, you know, it just a thing like my dad always said, son, one day I have to leave one day. And he'll say, I would be with you. Well, no matter where I'm at, I think he with me. No matter what I'm doing, on the farm or anything, I mean, I think he with me.
Oh, yeah. It's just a call my daddy used to call him, and then they'll come, just like that. They just a little hungry. Anyway. There's one over there. She been here for years. And I just call her Bighorn. As you see, you finna see how big she is.
The first thing that really stood out to me when we went to Benito's house is, you know, I saw this baby and I asked how old was the baby? And they told me a week old. And I said, well, really? I said, well, where's the mom? She was outside like cooking on the grill, you know what I mean? So that's the kind of pedigree that they have. They're workers.
He's just a good, honest country kid. You know, he goes about his work. He enjoys his cows. He loves his truck. He does all the things that you would expect a country kid to do.
This about 120 acres worth of pasture land. As right now, you see, like, I had one of my tractors over there. My uncle and my brother, they bush hogging, so I ain't gonna run it. I let them run it. This the grown man right here.
Is that Sam?
It's Sam. When they find a coon, they'll bark. Like they find a scent or something, they'll bark, and that's when you know they're on a track or something. Like he won't bark a lot, but he'll do like a long bark. Then I mean, the coon out there, you gotta really put time in it. You ain't putting time in them, they really ain't gonna be worth a crap. You gotta put time in them. Act like I got some feed for them.
Oh my.
Oh, yeah. Some days I do let them come out, open the gate, let them go eat grass in the yard, go all around, cause they all come back. I always just let them. Sometimes I leave the gate open, like if I'm here for the weekend, I leave the gate open all day, for all weekend. They don't go nowhere hurting them. I mean, I was born to being like a country guy. And, I mean, I'd rather do this the rest of my life. And I look at everything back home as family. And one day, you know, I have a daughter, so there's some thing about when she get older. I mean, I'm doing all this now so I can just have everything playing out the way I want to go. I know it's gonna be stormy roads and tough time, hard times, and like right now, it's a tough thing to do, but you know, you just keep your mind in it, and I mean, hard work pays off. Yeah, I done seen the farm, seen my cow, seen my place, so now I gotta go. Now me and my cousin, we gotta go to work. If you ain't working, you can't be around us.
Week 5 of the 2018 college football season found the Rebels taking on the Tigers of LSU. An 8:15 kickoff coupled with steady rainfall would give this edition of the classic matchup its own unique flavor.
Rain, snow, sleet, or hail, just do what we do.
Hey, y'all, this is what we do. Hey, it don't matter who we play, it's all about us. All right? That's what we've been dreaming about right here. It's time. It's time. Let's go.
When you're on the road, it takes mental toughness. Enjoy this. We don't get many chances together, right? Enjoy this thing and have fun.
Starting out on offense, the Rebels understood fully the need to strike first. But a hungry and talented Tigers defense had their own priorities.
Intercepted. Let's see if he was in bounds. And LSU will take over with outstanding field position. 53 on the button to put LSU on the board. Snap in place, a perfect
field goal off the crossbar and no good.
The Landshark defense had put down their first threat of the night. Now, Ta'amu and company would take their next shot.
Scotty Phillips into the secondary, first down yardage across midfield. Brought down by Greedy Williams, but not until a gain of 23. On the grab, back to Phillips. First down yardage, and they're mixing the run with the pass.
Snap back and down, the kick is on its way, and the Rebels take a 3-0 lead with 9:06 to go.
Steve Ensminger, the new offensive coordinator, wants to take 8 shots a game.
For the throw, taking a shot, it is caught! Jamar Chase for the touchdown!
Despite the early scoring trades, the first half would soon turn into a starkly contrasting affair. A rash of yellow flags began to haunt the Rebels on both sides of the ball.
Legal formation, offense number 1, pass interference, defense number 29.
4th penalty already on Ole Miss. They cannot afford that. Not in this spot of the field, not tonight. 2 of 3 on the season on 4th down. Hard count.
Offside, defense number 99. A 5-yard penalty will result in first down.
Burrow gets the pressure, they're going to get him. And the football comes out. Ole Miss needs a break. Let's see if they get it.
Prior to the change of possession, there was a personal foul, face mask, number 90 on the defense.
That kind of night for Ole Miss.
When it rains, it pours, right?
Smarter than that. You gotta control your emotions, right? It's an emotional game. You gotta control your emotions.
For all their effort, the Rebels could not get out of their own way in the first 30 minutes of the game. And the LSU Tigers would not waste the advantage.
20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Tigers.
The truest test of any team is when their backs are squarely against the wall. And the Rebels found themselves in that exact situation before the half.
We just stop right here and get back. Don't get frustrated.
Don't assume somebody's got the tackle, because when we come in more than one, all right, that ball's going to pop out.
It's Burrow on the ground. The ball comes out. And there are no flags on the field this time.
Field and the Ole Miss defense makes him pay.
Way to get that ball back, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Ta'amu throwing. Saleswoman DK Metcalf, and he hauls that one in. Heading that way. Ta'amu throws it. Battle for the football, and A.J. Brown wins that battle. Ta'amu gonna run for it. He's tripped up just short of the goal line with 9 seconds left. 9 seconds to play. 3rd and goal upcoming from inside the 1. No timeouts remaining. Faking the throw. Too tall for Octavius Cooley, and the official goes down.
If he wasn't there, that might have been a catch. I mean, you want to talk about the luck for Ole Miss. They have been snake bit in this game.
What say you, Luke Logan? You'll never kick a shorter field goal. That from 17 yards away.
Now here's what I want you to do. I want you to go out here and I want you to win this 3rd quarter. And you make this a 4-quarter game. Here's the way I see it. All right? 3rd downs is the key. All right? We have to get off the field on 3rd downs. No penalties. Let's come out and let's win the 3rd quarter and then let's move forward from there. You got that? Let's go. Hey, D, give me a stop, bro. Give us a stop, bro. We're finna go scope. Give us a stop. Let's go.
Well, LSU will get it first, so here's a test right out of the gate for the Ole Miss defense here.
Burrow comes out throwing. Down the middle of the field, off the fingertips of Jalen Julius. Burrow sent the ball carrier, and Courtney got him too.
There's a snap to Burrow. He wants to throw. The pass is incomplete.
It's the first 3 and out of the night for Joe Burrow.
I think you're going to see a lot of this from LSU in the second half. Steve Ensminger is going to come out and he's going to pound the football. He's going to test the metal of this Ole Miss defense. How much do they really want to play?
Going to hand it off. Tackle, fumble on the ground, recovered by Ole Miss at the 13-yard line.
Matt Luke probably challenged him at halftime to show that you came to fight in the second half.
Handoff is to Brissett again. -3 on that one as Willie Hibbler finished him off.
That ain't them, but that is us. All right? That ain't what they are. That is what we are. We're going to be a second-half team right here. My God.
The Rebel defense had all of the answers in the early goings of the 3rd quarter. Scotty Phillips would add an answer of his own to boot.
It's Phillips. He has first down yardage. Here come the Rebels with 6 minutes to play.
Go, Scotty. Give it to him. Got it, baby.
From the 2-inch line for Jordan Tamu. Now he runs under center real quickly. Overloads to the left. Takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to Phillips. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
With only a 2-score deficit facing them, the Rebels were poised to slug it out in the muddy conditions of Tiger Stadium. But the in-sync LSU offense would find an answer at every turn.
Burrow to throw. And it is caught complete. Touchdown. An answer by LSU.
The game would end at midnight, leaving the LSU Tigers undefeated and handing the Ole Miss Rebels their second loss to a top 5 opponent.
All right, now listen to me. Listen to me close. Right now, more than ever, we got to stick together. You hear me? Right now, more than ever, we got to stand back to back and stick together because we're in this together. No matter what, we're in this thing together. And it's us. It's nobody else. And all we can do is find a way to go get better next week. You got what I'm saying? So pick each other up, and we'll come back to work tomorrow, and let's get going. But hey, now's not the time to start finger pointing. We got too much ball ahead of us. Too many people are growing up, and too much good stuff is happening with some of these young guys. We just got to play better football, and we got to play the way we're capable of playing. That's our job. It's our job as coaches. It starts with me. Okay, but hey, stick together. All right, stay together. Let's go find a way to get better and win the next one, and then find a way to win the next one, and then go on a damn winning streak. You got what I'm saying? All right, hey. Find a way, man. Dig down deep, find a way, but don't let the negativity creep in.
Just disappointed, obviously, in the outcome. I thought just uncharacteristic penalties. That's probably what I'm most disappointed in. But again, that starts with coaching. It starts with me. But we were beaten soundly in all 3 phases, and we got to find a way to get better.